Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast. This is the Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast.
G'day guys, and welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. I'm currently flying between Hong Kong and Malaysia, and often when I fly I actually get time to have a break. I've been going pretty crazy for a little while now with events in Malaysia, lots of meetings in Hong Kong, and just trying to sort of, I don't know, on a mission to build the brand, business, and do what I enjoy doing. Sometimes you forget some things, and I forget to take time out. I forget to stop, I forget to breathe, I forget to do what I've got to do to be mindful. I need to remain more mindful, more aware of what's going on, so you don't get yourself into that sort of vibration where everything's going really fast. And one of the things that I've just sort of realised is that I do a lot of reading. I read as often as I can. I try and read more. So I want to read more, but I can't read more. Well, again, that's a choice. I did it again. I just said I can't read more. I can read more. I just got to make the time to do it. And that's what's difficult. I struggle with trying to fit everything in because I try and fit everything, but I don't look after myself enough at times. Now, as I've been reading this book that I'm going through at the moment, or reading various books, because I'll read different books, several books at the same time sometimes to keep it interesting. I started to think about values. What do values mean to us? What do values mean to me? If you hear noise in the background, I apologise for that. I am on a plane. What do they actually mean? Well, to think about this, right? Values define how you see yourself successful or not. If your values are completely around money, then you're not going to be happy until you've got lots of money. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be happy. Money it can be an evil thing, it can be a wonderful thing too. You've got to work out what your pleasures are, otherwise you won't feel that success, whether you are perceived as successful in other people's eyes. So they sort of break down into 4 or 5 different sort of areas. One is pleasure. So do you chase pleasure? Is it, when you think about pleasure, right, things that make you feel good, things that make you feel good. If you chase pleasure too much, well, that's what drug addicts do, right? They take drugs because the drugs make them feel good. But find out how many happy drug addicts there are out there, and you'll get the understanding of the perception that doesn't really help you. Okay, the pursuit of pleasure on its own is probably going to end up hurting you or the people around you. So you've got to think about that. Is it constant pleasure that's going to make you happy? The other thing is material success. Okay, things like fast cars, or having a nice house, special bags, shoes, boats, whatever floats your boat. Are these just to show off? Are you doing this? Are you using these things as a means to feel wanted, to feel like you're better, to feel like you've got a sense of purpose? Are you doing it to be better than other people or to keep up with other people? Again, it's the perspective of what that is, of what that success is to you. If you're after material things, again, they're sort of associated with wealth as well, making money. It's not just about that. What is it that is important to you? Another one that I do talk about a lot in trading is always being right. Okay, if you're always looking to be right, you're going to have a hard life. Because A, you're not going to learn enough. Because if you're always trying to be right, then things happen that you are right about, but actually no. Being wrong is a positive thing. Being wrong is a good thing. Being wrong allows us to learn. Without learning, we stagnate. We don't go forward, and we become very boring. And if you know anybody that always thinks they're right, and let's be honest, we all do, they're pretty bloody annoying. You can't have a constructive conversation with them. Often the conversation doesn't get to a depth that you might with other friends. We've all got those friends that you can have really good conversations with. You get deep, you go into lots of stuff because you feel comfortable speaking with them. If somebody always thinks they're going to be right, they'll often get defensive, they'll get aggressive, and they'll always be trying to defend their own values, which is not conducive of a good outcome, learning, or a constructive conversation. Staying positive, well, you're going to have times when you don't feel good. If your objective is to always maintain a positive mindset, you can also be kidding yourself. You can settle for things that you shouldn't be settling for. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be striving for success and striving for goals. Of course, we always want to strive for success, and that success is based on our values. But if you're always focusing on being positive, you'll miss out again on some of the lessons. It's not just about being positive. Things can be shit. You're allowed to feel bad. You're allowed to feel bad. Feelings help us to point out areas in our life that we might want to improve. And without having that internal voice that we actually listen to and work from, it's very difficult for us to continue to grow. And being positive is a wonderful thing. Yes, you've got the choice of the perspective to be positive in certain situations, and there's no point in always being negative. But if you're not feeling good, don't shield that. Don't hide it. Don't feel good. It's part of being a human being. Go and get help if it's that bad. Speak to people. It can often bring up things that we don't necessarily spend much time on, but we should. Internal things that occur to us that we feel can help us to learn and have a better, more stable life going forward. Now, I wanted to share this with you guys because for me it was important. It was a very valuable, I guess, for me. The fact that I've been very fatigued the last couple of days. I'm definitely very tired. I'm going to my paradise, which is Noosa Heads. If you don't know where Noosa Heads is, it's a wonderful little part of the southeast Queensland. Think beach fishing, beaches fishing, beautiful space, green. It's a subtropical paradise, and I'm going there. It's where I'm from for 10 days when I get back from this Hong Kong, Malaysia trip, and I can't wait. I was just thinking about it today, thinking how much I'm looking forward to that. But I thought, what am I actually looking forward to? I'm looking forward to having some downtime. The fact is, I can have downtime whenever I want. I've just got to plan it. And so can you. Be mindful, be open, be aware, make mistakes, but more importantly, understand what your values are. Because if your goals are not in line with your values, you're going to find it difficult. You're going to have more issues than you're going to have success. And I don't want that for you. Have a good day. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast. Check out TraderCobb.com because experience matters.